Hi, I'm Ron Bergen. Today I'd like to talk about people going to Mars. Now, what we found out through researching this Mars One company is that honestly going to Mars is a stupid idea. We should not send anyone up there because number one, we're going to pick random people who are not qualified to be able to start a civilization, and that is just going to lead to major downfall of the people who are sent up there to start the civilization. Number two, we can only send a couple people at a time through four couples, which is not enough people also to start a civilization or to be able to build for future people to come. Next, there's one major downside is that they cannot come back if they decide to not want to go there. So, if we have people who are not strong-willed, they will not be able to come back and will have to sit up there and perish and be looked at as inhumane on this company's goals. Also, they want to build a life preserver, which people who go up there are going to have to be hooked up to this life preserving machine, or whatever they decide to build, and this is going to have to be something that can be fixed if broken, or be able to work for as long as we're going to have people on Mars. And I do not think it is a very good idea to only be able to have people on there who can only survive through a machine and the machine's intelligence. So, with that being said, we need to find a better way and more qualified people to be sent up there. One, people who can work on a machine if it's broken, if that is going to be what we decide to do to have people live on Mars. Or we need to have scientists, like I said, who can build something that can be able to keep a lot more people than just a couple people alive for an entire civilization. Next, we also have, once people are up there, besides having to build a civilization, what are they going to do to survive? If it's going to be said that they need a helmet to be able to breathe, it's not because there's no oxygen on the planet, then we're going to have to find a way to get them food through their helmets. Now, how is this possible, you may ask? Well, let Ron Burgundy tell you. This is a stupid idea because how are they going to be able to eat without taking their helmet off? Or how are they going to get the food through their helmet? Are we going to have a tube hooked up to their helmet where it just shoots food into their mouth? I don't think so. That only happens in cartoons, and cartoons are for little kids. This is grown man business. So what we need to do is develop another way for people to survive by ways of eating and drinking without having to take supplies up there every couple of years or whenever they need it, because number one, it's a waste of fuel, and number two, it's just not good for our plan if we have to keep bringing supplies with them. And that also brings me to my next topic. Where are we going to find the supplies on Mars to be able to sustain? We have not been able to find efficiently that there is actually water to be found. There is ice, but sometimes ice doesn't always lead to water that can be used to drink. We need to find more ways and more research on Mars to show that we will have food if we run out of supplies at our base camp, and water somewhere underneath the surface so that way people can survive and drink the water and make sure it's healthy. If that is not the case, we need to find more technology to build a water purifier. So as you can see, not only do we need the required people to be able to live on Mars, we also need the required technology. And the things that Mars One gave us, as far as information-wise, was not enough or persuasive enough for me to believe that if we send civilization up to Mars, we will be able to survive and sustain, or that we will be able to grow as a global economy, and that this will be a great idea. So until Mars One program can show me the sufficient technology and the required people and professionalism to be sent up there to build a new civilization to survive, I do not agree with their plan. I think we should keep our feet on Mother Earth. Thank you, have a great day, and you stay classy, San Diego.